Well, y'all know what it is. It's your boy Benny Vito. Hold on, let me cut this. Hold on, let me cut this down. All right. It's your boy Benny Vito, half of that dynamic duo that spit your game, talk your shit. So to my Facebook family, to my YouTube family, to my Instagram family, if you don't know, y'all can follow us, subscribe to Spit Your Game 314 at YouTube. And we got a very special guest tonight, man. My co-host KG, no, I've been asking for this interview for a long time, man. We finally got it here. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce the guest of honor for the night, the man, the myth, the legend, Chef Ronald Gunn, and this motherfucking owner and proprietor of Ron's Black Fried Rice, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, it's echo. They say.
Well, man, let's just go ahead and just start from the beginning, man. I know that we here to, discuss what's been going on today. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of hot topics today. So I just want you to kind of explain the genesis of it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. How did this all come about?
Okay. So the way it came about is, you're chilling, you're scrolling, you see something interesting to you. And what I saw was an A-Bird post. A-Bird said, men sacrifice their happiness for their family, but women sacrifice their family for their happiness. So what I did was I shared the post. You know what I'm saying? And when I shared the post, I captioned it. And when I captioned it, what I said was, "Hey Bird, let's talk. They say you hate women." That's the genesis of the whole situation. So of course, people comment. I can't control what the comments are. Ladies commenting, gentlemen commenting. Some ladies are commenting about what they feel his sexuality is, so on and so forth. So with that being said, when I woke up this morning about 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning, and when I saw my Facebook, I had some notifications. So one of the notifications was that A-Bird shared a post. So when I saw the post, I'm like, man, why he sharing my picture, her picture? What's the point? I read the caption. The caption said what it said. The caption said, he could take any female from me. And then he listed a couple things about the girl, her makeup, this, I bet she can't wake up. That, all of that shit, the shit that he do. Just being honest, it's the shit that he do. So with that being said, I went like, now y'all know me. You know me.
I know you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You know how I get down. It's a lot of pain, y'all. It's a lot of passion coming up off the front right here. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of passion, man. I'm talking about I be jumping off the porch trying to see if I got wings when the passion get on me, man. So, I'm talking, man, and I'm talking and I'm saying what I'm saying, but in all honesty, y'all, it wasn't nothing but a plea for a conversation. Let's not do all of that extra stuff. Let's not do the kitty stuff. Let's not do the name calling and the unclassy shots. Let's not do that. That ain't what this really is about. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to call that brother to the carpet and say, bro, let's talk about your opinion. That's really what I wanted to do. I wanted to talk about his opinion because A-Bird, he ain't somebody that don't nobody know.
That's a fact.
Like, he ain't somebody that said White Council that when you walk in there's nobody to the next time, and I don't mean no disrespect for saying it. I'm just saying, hey, bro,
he's definitely a staple in the community. He's made a name for himself. You know what I'm saying? He's brought a awareness that, hey, St. Louis got some spitters. We got some bars in this motherfucker. So facts. He's not a regular guy. He is somebody that's a public figure.
Didn't he say, hey, Big Jerk?
No doubt.
That was him, right?
That might be one of the best lines in battle.
That's how you talk to your son. He said that. So with that being said, y'all, I'm giving it how I give it. I'm giving it how I come. Now, here lies the problem. A-Bird didn't see passion. He saw hatred. A-Bird didn't see passion. He saw me sticking up for a certain type of woman that he doesn't particularly feels like is a stand-up type of woman. Okay, that's what he feels. So the brother say, I'm gonna strike back. He fired the first shot, I'm shooting next. Okay, that's what he gonna do. I expect, now this is my philosophy, bro. When you slap a man, what you expect for him to do?
Charlie Murphy said it best. When slapping a man was, what we say, you shouldn't slap a man because when slapping a man was fashionable, it would have a get in a gunfight. Somebody had to
It's gonna be some type of retaliation, okay? It's gonna be a fight somewhere in there. And when we say a fight ain't always physical. When you say I choose violence, all of that, that's new lingo.
Yeah, figure of term.
Yeah, it's just saying, let's talk. Let's hash this out. Let's get this going. So with that being said, bro got to put up some things. I started getting phone calls. Now,
No doubt.
now I must say, y'all, I must say this. Like, I want to say this, no doubt, 1,000%. I love my followers. Like, I appreciate my followers. I appreciate my Facebook friends. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the backing. You dig what I'm saying? Kiana Jenkins, you laughing, but you called me today. And she called me, and y'all, and if you know Kiana, man, she's a docile sister. She's very humble. She's very soft-spoken. Like, her voice is naturally soft-spoken, right? Very naturally soft-spoken. But the sister was also, I'm concerned. She said, I'm concerned. And I'm concerned because I don't want this to get out of hand. Now, me personally, I don't feel that this is something that should have got out of hand, but I want to hear what my followers got to say. Some men call me, some women call me, some people text me, some people inbox me, somebody put a post up saying you can't call a man a bitch ass nigga. And let me touch on that.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Let me touch on that. All right. My knee-jerk reaction, because I am about real business. I am about standing on real principle. And I'm about being a real man. So if I said it, I said it. So I apologize because in the heat of the moment, I may have said it. But I fact checked myself. I went back, I looked at it. Now, I made reference, if y'all really was listening to a Denzel movie, Training Day. You know what I'm saying? I hit that part, you know what I'm talking about? But I never called the man a bitch ass nigga. But if you feel, you know what I'm saying? It's open to interpretation, no doubt. So if somebody feel like I called him a bitch ass nigga, guess what? An apology is due because perception is some people's reality. That's a fact. So if they perceived it, maybe he perceived it. Okay? So as a man, I talk all this big time heavy shit. Put your weight on your shoulders, get it off. I mean, put your weight on your back, get it off your shoulders. So if I'm that heavy, I got to hold myself to that heavy ass line of accountability. I did that. Instantaneously, I put out a video apologizing to the man for saying what I said. But what did I say after that? I still stand on the principles of what I'm saying. So with that being said, the reason for this live, y'all, the whole point of this live is Averb is a battle rapper. So as some people told me, sometimes bro take it too far. He don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? He don't know how to turn down, man. Turn up. You did? That's what they say. Ain't it a fact? Okay. So I don't know verbs like that. What's really crazy to me is they say we both went to Normandy together. Normandy Middle School. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really crazy to me, that we both attended the same middle school. I just don't remember, bro. Real talk. But the reality of it is, as a man, we're going to use this opportunity. I'm going to use this opportunity. Hopefully, Averb can use this opportunity and see the bigger picture. We're going to model how to have conflict, okay? And then how to have conflict resolution, okay? As black men. Because there are too many black men that didn't know how to utilize the skill of conflict resolution, and guess what it is? Guess what it is? Dead on jail. You got two options, bro. And both of them death for real. Both of them death for real. One of them you just get a reincarnated life. You know what I'm saying? But they both death for real. So with that being said, here I go. Man shit. Grown man shit. Hey, Bird. Let me sit up straight. Hey, Bird. I'm Chef Gunn. I'm Ronald Gunn. I stand on all man shit. I don't stand on no bullshit, okay? So this is what I want to say to you, man to man. I don't have a problem with you personally. Nobody sent me after you. The ladies didn't ask me to get on your ass. They didn't ask me to say nothing to you. Me personally, as a man that like to be the voice of the people, that like to speak for the people, that like to have intellectual conversation and see if we can find some form of understanding and see if we can contribute to the healing of our community. You look like me. See, what a lot of people are afraid of is that this was going to get out of hand, then it's going to be fighting, gunplay, possibly, all of that bullshit. And that ain't what I'm on, and I personally don't think that's what you on. But what you are on, bro, is earn certain shit out. And as a man, as a black man, as an upstanding member of this community, I don't want you to put women in position to possibly lose their lives, to possibly be beat up by their guy, to possibly be put in one of the worst situations that they've ever been in due to them inboxing you, due to them having uncanny conversation with you in certain situations. That's what I don't want. So as a black man, as the man that, I'll use this term, put the kindling wood on the fire, threw a little hot oil on it, and watched it engulf, I'll say, I apologize to you if you feel slighted. Facts. Ain't no buts. Ain't no, but I'm trying to say, ain't no, but you should understand. 2 words. I apologize. Reason for apology, that you feel slighted at my comments, that you feel slighted at the comments of the women and the men that were commenting under my live video. My apologies to you. Now I want to use this opportunity though, and I want to ask Vinny a question in reference to this. What do you think the golden opportunity is in this situation, given the state of our city?
Given the state of our city, I think this is the perfect time to address some real issues that we've been going through in St. Louis. Everybody's been saying that. You've been up and down your timeline, especially last week. It's just been crazy. Violence against women. You know what I'm saying? We've had too many sisters murdered. Too many sisters are going missing. And I think that's the real reason we need to come together and talk about this today. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Because it's definitely something more really than what's going on with you and Bird's situation.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I believe the reason why this might have popped off so much is that a lot of people are kind of tired, and you kind of see where a lot of women are saying and echoing that black men are not protecting their women. That's really what I'm saying. So when you see those type of posts, it's going to rile some people up. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, the state of St. Louis right now, it's sad. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? People that can't handle their emotions and just putting violence on women. That's not what we're about. You know what I'm saying? That's not what a man is about. You know what I'm saying? Being a man is meaning that we're civil. You know what I mean? We're not animals. We know how to reason. We know how to think. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I think that's the real reason that this has been like a real big public outcry. I just think people are tired of not. I would say women are tired of not feeling protected. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I think that's one of the major reasons. I think we got to come together and try to bridge this divide somehow. You know what I mean? All day long. I mean, KG, what you think? I mean, like, bro, I've never seen this biggest divide between men and women in my life. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, how you feel about that, bro?
That's true, but we touched on something offline that is perfect time to talk about it now. When did the women become so fucking aggressive? Or manly-ish? You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't always like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, pulling him on him and trying to do shit like a man do, and then you end up in some of these situations where they can get hurt. Because some niggas don't give a fuck, bro. And coming from a man with 3 daughters, I gotta keep that strap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
But if I may
go
interject,
interject.
he just said something. He said a man with 3 daughters.
Mm-hmm.
3 daughters, right? And he said, I gotta keep that strap. Okay. Averb said this on his live. He said women are the number one reason that men lose their lives and or go to jail. I agree with that statement wholeheartedly. And you just said, if this conversation was to have gotten too out of hand, and if I was stupid, if he was on that type of time, and now we fuck you, it ain't that though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that. I don't want it to be that. That's not.
We all don't want it to be that.
Yeah, that's not what it's about. At the end of the day, any man that's pushed in the corner should be kicked, screaming, fighting, clawing to get up out that corner. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But we gonna have to look at it for what it is. Averb brings up some very interesting points.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Some real shit.
I will say, do bring up some interesting points. And for me, I would love to converse with him to go more in depth about his points. Because when I break down some of his points in his live video, I understand where he's coming from.
Right.
But as they say, the dating pool that he's looking at, that's the one with the piss in it. So I get it when he say like, you know, all these women want a man to do everything and don't want to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. I get some of his points of view, but it's about the masses of people. And because bro has such a huge following, and when I say huge following, some of y'all may say, I don't even know who dude is. But if you get in his world,
oh yeah, you all around the world.
Yeah,
right. You all around the world.
Yeah. Yeah, all around, not the country.
Yeah, all around
The
the world.
world.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
it's
That's
different.
a fact. That's a fact.
It's different. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. He's around the world, so given the climate that we in right now, I understand where he's at with it. In essence, what dude be saying is hip chicks. I'm gonna call them hip chicks. The ones that want you to pay bills and do this and do that and blah 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 blah. They just looking for the next train ride to the next place they want to go in their life. I get what he's saying, but that's not all women. And he always referred to them as bitches and hoes and all of that, but that's not all women. I'm real on it. That's not all women. Some women, and given the demographic of where you shopping for a woman at, a lot of those women are on the type of time he's talking about. But when you use such a mass media outlet to push that rhetoric like that, it's gonna miss, a lot of people gonna miss the person you trying to hit with that arrow. It's gonna create the buckshot effect. It's gonna hit everything. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want it to hit everything. We want him to snipe. If you sniping at this type of woman, that type of woman, say it, bro. But at the same time, I was told this: as much as you turn down, you gotta build up. You gotta build up. So this conversation is not solely about Averb, but this conversation was brought into play strictly for me to give him, in his words, a public apology as loud as I gave him the problem that I gave him. And as a man, I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? I'm man enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm man enough to do that. I don't feel like I'm being punked, I'm being belittled, or anything like that. He was offended. What you think is offensive may not be what Benny thinks is offensive. May not be what Kyle thinks is offensive. May not be what I think is offensive. But feelings are not facts. But feelings are important. And sometimes you just gotta respect how people feel.
So let me ask you this real quick, Ron. So do you think, because like, you know, I think maybe Verb talks in like blanket statements, or people might perceive it as he's talking about all women, right? And I think that's very dangerous when you say all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all women are not hoes, all women are not bitches. You know what I mean? And I think that we have to regulate who's who and not lump everybody in that category. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, but the thing is this, you know, and I just want to throw this in here. I really want to ask you guys this. Like, this is a different world we living in. It's a different mindset with women. Women no longer have to align themselves with a man in order to be successful.
Facts.
So with a different way, it's going to be a different mindset. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where I just think we're not ready for the change. You know what I'm saying? All change is difficult. You know what I mean? And I just think that it's a new mindset. We can't go into 2024. You can still be a traditionalist. I think what happened back in the 20s and the 30s was that, of course, anytime you got something dealing with a man is going to manipulate something, right? Okay. So I think they took a good thing as traditionalism and kind of made it to their own, right? So they were saying that a woman can't work, a woman can't do this. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
That's the bullshit. So now we got to get out of that Neanderthal thing. But I still think you can still have some of the traditional structures. There's nothing wrong with the man being the lead of the household. You know, I heard a saying years ago: the man is the head and the woman is the neck. When you can't survive, the head can't survive without the neck. Without the neck points you into the right direction. You know what I'm saying? So listen, listen. There's nobody over anybody, but there's nothing wrong with the man being the head of the household. But I think now that we have to understand it's a different mindset, right? You know what I'm saying? We're no longer trying to degrade women and put them in a small box. Women can do whatever they want to do, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. I think we have to adjust our mindsets to it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you spot on. You are spot on, given today's climate, given the fact that there are more black women that have graduated and have college degrees than black women.
That's a fact.
Okay, given that fact, given the fact that black women have historically stood next to the black man in the field, so the women's liberation movement has no traction with black women. None. You know what I'm saying? Black women have always been black women. They have always been a backbone, a pivotal point of what it is that we trying to do as men. We have always looked to our women for strength, for backing, as a kickstand, as a third leg to stand on. We've always looked to our women for that. And if a man say he doesn't look to his woman for strength, I really don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because when all is dead, when all is wrong, when all is ugly in my life, when all is just frustrating for me, all it takes is to get in the bed and put my head on her bosom and let her rub my waves, y'all. She rubbed my waves. You hear what I'm talking about? Rub my waves. You hear me?
Rub them waves, but rub them waves.
And guess what? All is good now. All is good now. But one of the caveats that I want to segue into is women, y'all gotta take some accountability as well. And as well, y'all see Glenn Dennis' name. This sound is brought to y'all today by Glenn Dennis. He sponsored the mics that I'm using.
Shout out to Glenn Dennis.
Shout out, baby. Shout out.
That's a true story right there, hey man. Shout out to Glenn Dennis.
You know what? We're gonna pause for the call for a minute. Speaking of the sound, right? Speaking of Glenn Dennis, right? Guess what? Benny hit me up, right? He said, bro, what do name? I sponsored that sound, man. I'm trying to get with dude. I need to get some of them mics too. Well, you know what they say, right? When you get a blessing, you gotta give a blessing, right? So this is what we gonna do. We gonna bless this brother right here. You know what I'm talking about? His sound, spit your game, talk your shit sound, is now gonna be sponsored by Ron Ron's Black Fried Rice. Y'all know what I'm talking about? So I want to present you with those good brothers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We building black brands, man. I don't want to turn down no black brand.
Shout out to Glenn Dennis, man. Shout out to Ron Gunn. This is beautiful right here.
I sponsored those. Glenn Dennis sponsored me. So since he sponsored me, I figured I would sponsor you. And when somebody else call you, you sponsor them. We're going to just create a train of blessings, man. Because when you give, it's better to give, man. When you give and you receive it, you hear what I'm talking about?
In order to be a blessing, you have to receive one. I mean, in order to receive one, you have to be one.
There it is. There it is. There it is. So he didn't know. I told him, I said, man, I want to go live.
I ain't know that. Hey, that's a blessing, man. I appreciate you on that.
Yeah, he said, I want to go live on your show. I said, I want to go live on your show. But he not knowing, right? That was the whole gimmick for me to go live on his show. He didn't want to do the interview. But I figured I'd use his platform, my platform, I would oblige A Bird and make as much noise as I can with the apology that he's asking for or that he feels he deserves. Because guess what? I'm a man of integrity. I think this brother is a man of integrity. I think this brother is a man of integrity. And believe it or not, y'all, A Bird is probably a man of integrity, but he is not going to show it in certain situations because I think that's part of his persona.
Well, listen, you know what? Real quick, I want to try to get into what exactly was the post saying. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about
Let's talk about the post, because I think the post was saying that a man would sacrifice his happiness for his family versus a woman would sacrifice her family for happiness. And I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it 1,000 for my life. You know, my father divorced my mom, and when I manned up and asked him the question why, he said, "Well, I wasn't happy."
What age?
I don't
It
remember.
don't matter.
It was like I was probably about 19, 20.
Oh,
you know, when I felt like I was able to ask about what was going on in the household.
That's right.
Well, shit, I was in the 6th grade.
Okay,
So this was a little minute. But when I finally asked him what was going on, he said he wasn't happy. So when I look at A Bird's post, I said that could be for men and women.
Back to him.
You know what I'm saying? Like men will leave for happiness just like a woman. So that's why I'm saying about blanket statements. We can't just say that women will do this. Shit, men will do it too. And you have the right to do that. You know what I'm saying? You have the right to live the life however you want to. Because happiness is your choice. That's your choice. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's when I looked at the post and I'm like, well, listen, man, both men and women can both be accountable on that. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, like I said, it's a new mindset. A woman no longer has to align herself with a man in order to climb up in the successful ladder. That's right. So, okay, it might be some women that's leaving because they want happiness. Like, you know, at first, a woman had to marry for stability and security. You know what I'm saying? Now they can provide that for themselves. So a woman might look back, and I might be wrong, y'all, but a woman might look back and be like, listen, I'm not happy here. You know what I'm saying? I can do everything you can provide, and I can be happy on my own. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I understand that. So there might be an uptick in women leaving for that. But at the same time, men and women do that shit, bro. It's not a gender.
Happiness is needed, bro.
Happiness
like
is needed, bro.
If you've never been in an unhappy relationship, if you've never like to walk in the house every day and see your woman with a long face, or vice versa, for your woman to walk in every day and see you with the long face, for the household to be energetic. But the moment you walk in, it dies. You know what I'm saying? All of that, like, these things matter. You know what I'm saying? It matters.
Walking past each other and not saying shit.
Yeah, it matters. And like you said, you only got one life to live. So the statement is one to be discussed. Like, it's one to be discussed. I really wanted to discuss that statement with that brother because he does have an interesting point of view on certain things. You know what I'm saying? But that statement is prolific. My ex-wife told me she wasn't happy. Now, I thought life was good.
Yeah.
But guess what I've learned since that relationship? My friend say it all the time. Sean say it all the time. She say what a tangled web we weave. Relationships is a hell of a web. It's a hell of a web. Because at 9:30, you can be like, I hate this bitch. At 9:35, you can be like, she's the best thing that ever happened to me. At 10 o'clock, she can be like, this nigga, I'm sick of him. At 10:01, she can be like, bang. At 10:02, she can be like, you got to give me some ice real quick, Trill. You know what I'm saying? But you just hated me. So it is so intricate that you have to learn how to navigate your way through the intricacies of a relationship. Like my hands are moving, you can't really tell. You got to learn how to navigate that. And relationships are hard to navigate. The Bird said this. He said, how did he say? He said, do you understand the creature that you standing up for? His view is real. He's standing on it. But I want to hurt his brother. I want to hurt why. I have my own assumptions why he feels that way, but I want to hear what he has to say. I want to understand his thought process. Yeah, because his thought process may be stupid on the surface, but once you start peeling away the layers, it may have some good.
Okay, I see why you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying?
I see why you.
You know, one thing I want to say to be fair about Verb is that I really believe he's standing on business. I believe that this is how he really feels. I don't think he's doing this for clickbait.
No.
And if it's something that you stand on, I can respect you as a man because you are standing on it and you being genuine. You standing on business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can respect that. So I would love to see, because I think we need to break this down. You know what I mean?
It's
real.
He has a platform. I got a platform. You got a platform. I just feel like as men, we need to sit down and
talk about
and just talk, man, and talk about just because you may be hurt or I'm saying you hurt, you may say, bro, I ain't hurt. I'm just telling my life experience. I'm good.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? But I would love for this, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all about. I referenced my homegirl Candace Cox earlier in the video, right? Therapist. Dope ass therapist. Chaos, keep healing and overcoming struggles, right? So I referenced her, okay? And Candace was like a kickstand for me when I was going through my separation. You know what I'm saying? And her shit was so fire and so good. When she went through hers, I was the same kickstand, feeding her everything that she fed me, okay? She dope. So with that being said, I introduced her to one of my partners. And my partner, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put his name out there. I don't know if he want people to know. But this brother that managed some rap groups, he was a pioneer in bringing hip hop music to St. Louis and all of that stuff. Shout out to Out of Order. But he said, bro, I want to have a group therapy session with all of the men that I'm comfortable with all of the men that I'm like, friends, y'all, this is what he said. And the shit was so crazy because we had that session. It wasn't a dry eye in the basement, bro. And it was all stumped down men. We deal with shit. We deal with real shit. And when we dealing with this real shit, because we don't necessarily have the outlets and because we don't necessarily feel comfortable calling our partner, just keeping it above.
Keep it above.
Crying like
Keep it real, right?
Like you crying,
Keep it
bro, that shit real. Because you know, we're not comfortable doing that because nobody told us real men can't cry. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never seen my dad cry.
But trust me, you're a dad and I'm a dad, and I'm pretty sure you crawled in the corner 1 or 2 days. So I bet you he been in the corner 1 or 2 days.
It's just never been in front of my face, and the only time I ever seen him kind of like remotely break down in public is in which is his father-in-law, but my granddad's funeral. When they called him up to speak, they said, "Oh man, he kind of not like he was gonna pass out, but he just was a loss of words. He was just flustered, and I just went up there, held him, and just kind of like, you got this, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never seen him that vulnerable in my life. I'm under 40. That's true. His birthday. That's true. Literally next Saturday. So I ain't never seen him like. So I'm just like, not saying it's okay to do because I know I've done it, but just like, damn, bro, like this really rocked you. You know what I'm saying?
Think about how hard. Think about how much he's holding.
Oh, yeah.
Like real talk.
And that's the era his father, my father come from. Like I feel you. I ain't never seen my father cry ever. So, but they come from that era where you had to be that, but at the same time, all traditions are not good traditions. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And you know, we're seeing so much violence going on because people are exploding. They implode. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have an outlet, a safe space that kind of express their feelings in more of a positive way, man. So I mean, I think it's needed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
As a kid, bro, whether you know it or not, unconsciously or not, you just like, I ain't never seen them cry. So it's like, how am I supposed to do it? You know what I'm saying? Not like that, but
you need an example. You need
I never saw. So I was raised by my stepdad. Okay, I never saw my stepdad cry. Like real talk, when his man got killed, I never saw him cry. When his mama died, I don't think I saw my dad cry. You know what I'm saying? But my real dad, my nephew said, he called me one day. He said, I got a question. So he was like, and it was hard for him to get this question out, right? And my nephew, man, shout out to Ralph Watson. My nephew, man, he a strong young black man. I'm talking about intellectual young black man. And he said, do you ever find yourself? And I just knew what he was gonna ask. I said, Brian. He said, yeah. I said, it's in your DNA, bro. I said, your grandfather, I remember when your grandfather got off that Greyhound bus. He hadn't seen me in probably 15, 20 years. Real talk, y'all. That man got off that Greyhound bus, looked at me. I'm talking, that man cried so bad. I'm talking, cried so bad. You hear me? Cried so bad. When he hugged me, it made me feel good that this man was crying like that, man. That's a man, y'all. That's a man. You know what I'm saying? That man been to the penitentiary and everything. So for me, it taught me something. Men cry. Men cry. That's a fact. And I was raised by my stepdad and my mom, but my mom always poured me too. So, you know, A Bird may feel like, well, who are you? Then he said, you got that cape on. Soaring through the wind, baby. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no Captain Save a Hoe, but guess what? I'm gonna stand up for them. I'm gonna stand up for women. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I have enough discernment to stand up at the right time and not the wrong time. But at the end of the day, as men, bro, as black men, as descendants of kings and queens, as black Americans of African descent, we have to protect our women to the best of our ability, and we have to learn how to build up our men, man. Without them feeling like, and maybe, you know, people call me, they say, bro, some of the ladies, my lady said, you know, I understand your passion, but maybe you could have delivered it differently. Okay, but I'm human. Y'all. Real talk, I'm human.
Nobody's perfect,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. Players fuck up too, like you just said. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want that brother to harbor no ill will toward me, real talk. And I am begging you, bro, on behalf of every woman that follows me, every woman, what you call them? Hey, bro, got away with words.
Hey,
bro. He say you out there selling that rice to all them boy, bitches. Like, the boy is nuts, man.
She like a bad rapper.
I don't want to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he said it, y'all. And I just
That was crazy. Real talk.
Hey, bro, you won.
That is so effortlessly, too.
You hear me?
Like, well, listen, man, you know,
He won.
this is what Bird. This nigga's been in the business for years.
Oh, for
sure. For sure. This is what he does. You know what I'm saying? He's been in this arena for over 15 years. This is what he does. But at the same time, you know, I think, you know, using this situation to bring awareness to a real issue.
A real cause.
A real cause. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best caveat to this. You know what I'm saying?
Couple causes, actually.
And listen, you know, I wish we had a woman here because, you know, like I said, I've heard a lot of women talk about the listen, we need to be protected by black women. And I want to know, we need to break this down. What do you refer to as protection? Bring one up online.
Well, we're going to bring one up. We're going to bring one up.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Because we need to discern this and see what, you know what I'm saying? What do you figure as protection? Because I'm not going to lie. The woman that I'm dealing with, like, I would want her to breathe life into. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, getting a man tricked off the streets
That ain't it.
over pride and ego, I don't feel that's protection. No. Because I feel like we need our black fathers outside of the system. We need them here with their children. So what is protection? You know what I'm saying? I think that's a good question, right?
So you know what protection is, but I don't think it's the same with a woman.
So it's a sister, Sue Huxtable.
Okay.
She just commented, impulsiveness will make you backtrack. So I know some people will feel like, well, I'm backtracking. I'm not backtracking. But what I do want to do is make sure that this brother understands that, number one, if he slighted, I apologize. Number two, I'm not gonna put nobody's safety at risk over conversation. Okay? Over conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. I don't want it on my conscience that this brother that went on his page, took screenshots, do this, do that, and he putting this out there, and now, it's a woman out here that's dead. Now it's a woman out here that's been beat to a pulp because she didn't send this message, and now her guy see it and he didn't overreact because he seen. I just don't want that, y'all, and I'm being real. I don't want that. And if you feel like I'm backtracking because that's what I'm saying, well, guess what? As a man, I'll take 30 steps back. You dig what I'm saying? Because this ain't about my pride. This ain't about my pride.
This is protection.
This is protection.
This is protection.
This is what protection looks like. This is, you don't see,
All right.
another guy made the post asking what was protection. Who was that?
It's a good question.
He made a post asking, we went to school with him. Wrong. Bro in the military, was in Texas, moved to Cali. He made a post asking, what is protection? And sometimes, most times when we hear words, we have a knee-jerk reaction to have a thought process, okay? And the thought process is when we hear protection, we think a man fighting another man. We think a man shooting another man. We think a man standing up in front of a woman when a man is coming to do home. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to address this.
Okay, go ahead.
Violence. Why you think it's in quotation marks? Because we use that. We just addressed that. We use that term. I choose violence.
This is
That's a new.
I woke up and chose violence. Come on, I chose the wrong side of the day. Like, hey, I wasn't supposed to go this way, but I'm gonna talk my shit today.
Yeah,
That's what
but for me, you have to be able to learn. Like, you from the West End, Sue. I had a conversation with Sue. Sue, good sister. I think Sue is a beautiful sister. I like her purple hair. She got this beautiful, gorgeous tattoo. I hit her up like, man, who did that tattoo? I want to say, my old lady, there's that tattoo.
Shout them out. Shout them out. Put them in there.
It's nice. Like, it's a very nice tattoo, right? And the sister just embodies a certain energy. But I want to say this. Any man that's a man should be able to do what I'm doing right now. See, this ain't the popular thing to do. This ain't what the streets want to see. This ain't gonna get you. I was thinking, love. I didn't say anything, quote unquote, disparaging. I didn't tell this man, meet me in the street, we gonna bang it out, we gonna shoot it out. I ain't do none of that. I just reacted to what he posted and I said what my piece was. That's all. If you wanna sit down as men and talk about this, which is what I still invite this brother to do. Now, some of it, yeah, I'm a personality. Like, sometimes y'all gotta understand, you're not gonna watch my live if my ass don't get this big, and if I'll be like, yeah, and y'all hear what I'm talking about, you're not gonna necessarily stay tuned in for an hour. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. But in no way, shape, form, or fashion, right now, when I'm saying it, do I choose street violence with that brother. When I say I choose violence, the same way people come in when he posted what he posted, and they say, boy, you woke up and chose violence this morning, it's the same difference, Sue. It's the same difference. It ain't no me punking him punking me, because I don't, as crazy as it is, I don't know the brother, and we went to school together. I don't remember the brother, and we went to school together. And that's just the reality of the situation. But anybody, well, you can go back. You ain't never seen me say A-Verb a bitch or A-Verb bitch. I ain't never said that. I've shared some things that A-Verb have said. I've looked at some of his battle rap. I'm like, yeah, he won over this guy. All right, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he's a public figure. So when he puts something out,
it's okay for people to comment.
it should be okay. It should be. Now, here's the caveat. Here's the caveat. They should win. So what my woman said, what a couple other people said to me is, well, you know, you said they say he don't like women. Mia, you know Mia Garrett, Mia Spence is her name now. Mia said, well, when I first commented and I read your caption, I thought you were trying to say he was gay. No. The problem is the same as when I put up the post last night about when Cat Williams said, get your ego out of this. I said, get your ego out of this. And that was all in quotation marks. Right. And other than I put Cat Williams, right? People thought that I was saying Cat Williams' ego was too big for the situation.
You was just quoting what he was
I was quoting what he was saying.
You was agreeing that get your ego out.
Get your ego out of this. But what happens is we don't read for understanding. We don't listen for understanding. Microwave mentality. We listen for the knee-jerk reaction. We listen for the problem. We listen to go home. You know what I'm saying?
We had a whole conversation, bro. And they just use trigger words.
Oh, they said that, man. That's how you get manipulated into, like you said, the clickbait and all that other shit. They take sound bites, manipulate them, and then now this is what you're. If you don't watch the whole hour and a half conversation, then this has no context.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? If
And
you
I
watch the whole shit, you don't know why I said that.
I asked several people, did you watch the whole interview? I had a lady come on there, man, she talked so bad to me. She said, you think you know everything? What degree, certification, or qualification make you right? What make you an authority? I mean, she gave me the benefit.
Okay.
So you know what I did? I said, woo, she's damn. And then I just put the snippet of the video at the end where he said, get your ego out the way. I ain't gonna talk bad to you because some people ain't gonna like what you gotta say. Some people ain't gonna like it. When you put yourself in this public platform, some people are not gonna like what you say. Some people are not going to like you. Some people are not going to agree with you. And here's the other part. Here's the U-turn, right? Here's the U-turn, y'all. Here's the U-turn. Sometimes you're not aware of how you actually make people feel until you do what you do. And then you gotta come back and do what? What's the A word? Apologize. Apologize. Because your intention may not always be relayed in what you saying. Some people ain't gonna hear you. Some people just go.
They get the tone. They don't get the message.
That part. And I said that in the thing.
They get how mad you are or how you coming off, but they're not listening to what you're saying.
You said something. He said how mad. He said how mad.
Passion. Can you confuse that with passion?
No, but that's the
perception. Like you say, right?
Yeah.
Passionate, but
Because
somehow
I was kind of trying to
like he a hater.
I didn't think he was mad. It's because I feel like when I argue, which I rarely do, but when I was arguing with my kid's mother, it's like I feel like I argue with a passion because I know I'm fucking right. Like you feel like, because that's why I agree with kind of how his style was of arguing, because it's like if you feel that with every ounce of bone in your body, nigga, you're gonna say it out loud. You don't give a fuck.
Right.
So that's why I kind of like felt his shit, because he must have actually felt it. Something touched him to say, pause, but for him to come out like that, you know what I'm saying? So,
But that's my passion, man. Like it been time people call me like, bro, you gotta calm down. I'm like, I'm not mad. I'm just passionate about what I'm saying. I'm not mad. I don't wanna hurt nobody. I'm not trying to be in a bad situation. Somebody just said he gonna open up a fried rice spot. Well, I hope you invested in Ron fried rice. Real talk. You better know it.
Hey,
you better know it.
Ron's Black Fried Rice, the best motherfucking fried rice in St. Louis. I'm saying that. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, first episode with Hater, man, he sure gave you all the most praise. Man. He's like, man, you don't need no motherfucking sauce.
That part. But this ain't about the right job. This is about a man feeling slighted by my actions, and you know what I'm saying. I was raised by gangsters, and gangsters say you have to have conversation. Gangsters say everything you don't react to everything. You don't go out here and just do things. Sometimes you need to have real conversations. Sometimes you need to be able to understand why that man feel how he feel. And based on me listening to his life, I ain't gonna say he was talking to me, but he was talking to me. So I'm listening to what the brother got to say. Travis Nelson, shout out to Travis Nelson, excuse me, shouts out to Travis Nelson, who went to school with both of us, who was the go-between for me and him to have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to bro. And with all of that being said, you know, ain't no big eyes and little U's, as they say, in this situation. We all men, y'all. We all men. So with that being said, I just want to make sure that A-Bird hears my apology, A-Bird receives my apology, and I hope, I don't know if you live in the Lou, if you live out of town, I don't know much about the brother, I just know he a battle rapper, and sometimes he be dropping that shit. But with that being said, if you are in the Lou, bro, come on out to the truck, get you some of the best fried rice in St. Louis, let's bury the hatchet, if you willing. Because sometimes you may feel like, oh, my actions weren't that egregious. But if you willing, let's just have a conversation, bro. And it ain't a conversation about belittling you or bashing you. It's a conversation about people learning how to understand your point of view. Because all that you say is not wrong. All of your rhetoric is not inflammatory. But sometimes when we deliver our message, the same way you feel with my message, it didn't make you feel good, and you didn't accept it because you didn't feel like it was delivered to you with respect. That's what I'm apologizing for, Tierra Carter. So y'all got to learn, man, y'all got to learn how to understand that. Put your feelings to the side sometimes.
Yeah, it's a big call.
Yeah, it's a big call. This shit go to, y'all ain't seen some of y'all family, some of y'all friends, some of y'all that fell out with friends simply because y'all couldn't have a conversation. A conversation. That's all. I ain't mad at you, boo. You know, I'm just saying you said why you apologizing. So for me, I want to make sure you understand and that everybody else understands. That's all.
And listen, I think what you're doing, what you just did, is some of the biggest shit ever, because accountability is a huge word, and everybody can't stand up to being accountable. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you did something wrong, a lot of wars are started because of pride and ego.
That part.
They don't want to admit, you know what, I could have handled that a little bit different. So I think what you did is needed, bro. That's why we got so many young brothers and sisters that are crashing out because of pride and ego, false pride and ego. Because that's not what makes up a man. You know what I'm saying? What makes up a man is accountability, being able to stand what you stand on. But if you feel like you're wrong, being able to take that same energy and making it right. So I think that's the biggest lesson is you're not changing your message.
Correct.
Because you'll stand up, brother. You're not changing your message. You felt that something was wrong, but at the same time, how you went about it might not have been, I don't know. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
I'm going to put the words in my mouth. I'm going to put the words in my mouth.
Please do.
What I felt, because I went back and watched my whole life, y'all. I rolled around, I listened to it, all of that. What I felt in listening to it was, yeah, I gave a lot of energy. I gave a lot of passion. But when you mix that passion with certain verbiage,
No doubt.
and when people call you that you respect, say, hey, you need to check yourself. Those are the people that you need to be hearing because they care about you. You dig what I'm saying? Number one. And I think Travis told me early in the day, he said, bro, he feel like you. This ain't no street shit. He ain't on that. You ain't on that. We ain't on that. But at the same time, if that man feels so slighted by my words, I got to be accountable for that shit. I got to be accountable. And if I want a real talk STL, I got a real talk STL. And that applies to me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not above checking myself. That's one of the things about me that I like at this point in my life, bro. I like to check myself. I like to be right, but I don't mind being wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind being wrong. Damon, this is how an opinion got this big, bro. You from the streets, my nigga. You know how this shit go. One nigga say something, next nigga say something, next nigga come back, say this what the nigga meant, next nigga come back, say that nigga say you a bitch ass nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing. Now you got a whole blown up situation. My brother probably still be hurt if somebody said we need to talk. Gang truces happen for a reason. Gangsters go sit down with the head gangster for other places for a reason, man. Until we can come together as a people, as Black Americans of African descent, have hard conversations, check ourselves at the door, put our attitude in our motherfucking pocket, and be accountable for every single thing. I want to use this analogy. I'm going to use this analogy, y'all. When I went down to ASAP Guns, ASAPS Guns down on Washington, right? The brother put me on the laser, right? Boom, he put me on the laser. So it's a gun, but it's a laser. So you got to shoot the target. So some targets gonna come up red, some targets gonna come up green, some targets ain't gonna light up at all. But when the target light up with the appropriate color, you gotta shoot. Boy, I done shot 10 bullets behind it, 12 bullets over there. He said, now what happened with all the ammo you just was messing with? I said, what you mean? He said, that shit gotta go somewhere. He said, you gotta be accountable for every single bullet that come out that gun. The Bible say, be careful what you say. Your tongue is mightier than, okay? Okay? So as a man, I don't give a fuck who feel how they feel. I don't care who think y'all want the passion. I don't care who think, are you backtracking? Nigga, if I gotta take 30 steps back to save somebody else, y'all hear me say it all the time. My life is dedicated to making things better for the people behind me. I'm gonna make things better. I'm gonna put myself in the front. I'm gonna say, hey, bro, I'm sorry. I offended you because it don't take nothing for me to be sincere and genuine and say, I'm sorry for the benefit of the people behind me. Nobody want to be going back and forth with another man about this type of shit, man. All I wanted to do was have a conversation about growth mindset and why he feel how he feel. But like Travis said, negativity sells. It's 80 people right here on this live right now. This went from 150 people to 80 people. Why? Because I ain't saying shit negative about that man. That's why. That's why. I ain't on that bullshit, y'all. I ain't on that. I want to be able to go outside, sell my rice, and not have no problem. Yeah, he talked about the rice. Guess what? I expected him to talk about anything that brother felt was a point for him to hang his hat on and throw his shots at me. That's what happened. But at some point, somebody, it's just like in the neighborhood. You killed my brother. They killed your cousin. They killed your uncle. You killed the homeboy. At some point, we got to stop. We just got to stop. We got to say, hey, if there was a minuscule amount of wrong, it's wrong enough. It's wrong enough. So I'm going to be wrong enough. That brother feel how he feel, I'm going to be wrong enough. Now, if I get the opportunity to sit down with him, Vinny, you, hey, guess what? We'll all talk about it, and then guess what we can do? We can start the healing process for the community. That's it.
That's a fact. That's a dream. That's what we need. That's a dream. We need to start the healing. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, we need to sit down and have these conversations. They're tough conversations, but they're real conversations. I believe everybody got valid points on either side. Back toward.
I think it's what it is to involve. If that were to happen, if us, you, Ron, me, and A-Bird were to sit down, I feel like it should be some women involved in that conversation.
That's
round table.
That's a round table.
That's
That's all
what
it
I'm
has
saying.
to be. Everybody needs to be represented because
Yeah.
we need more than a male perspective. We don't need a woman's perspective.
And when we
Because
say
ain't nobody said nothing about the protective shit from the woman's perspective in your comments, right?
now, well, yeah, they did. They did. Some people inboxed me and said it's about time that a man stood up to him.
Okay.
But at the same time, as standing up to him, as they say, you get more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. So yeah, y'all may feel like I stood up, and I appreciate the inboxes and all of that. But what I feel is that me and that brother need to sit down and have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I really feel like let's have a conversation. Not a conversation to go at one another, right? But a conversation. Y'all hear me talk about clientele and business, customer and business owner. And sometimes the customer and the business owner got to meet at the intersection of understanding. This ain't no different. This ain't no different. You know what I'm saying? If the man feel how he feel, no matter what, I'm man enough to tell him that ain't how I want you to feel, bro. That was not my aim. Now, because he doesn't know me, because he may not follow me, because he's not used to my platform, he may not know, man, that nigga, that's how he speaks. He don't mean me no harm, but that's how he speaks. The same way as if y'all go on his page, he's good, he's calm, he's low and don't take this out of context when I say low vibration. He even killed on his thing, but he's saying shit where he trying to fuck. You know what I'm talking about? He trying to get up close and boom, put two in you. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. I'm not mad about that. That doesn't affect me in the way that the masses would want it to. Because the masses straight up, y'all would love for me to keep this shit going. Y'all would love for me to guy on her
A-Bird dance, A-Bird
Yeah, man,
dance.
time for that shit.
You probably had a 1.5K following.
Bro.
You just on the follow. You know what I'm saying? On the
But
line,
ain't
just like
nobody-
he was A-Bird Badger. But at the same time, I don't know if it's every city like this, but it's the inner city, bro. They're addicted to drama. They're addicted to the what's gonna happen next. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what? To add more to that,
Come on with it.
it ain't just the inner city. Everybody's addicted
Yeah,
to controversy.
True.
People want to see what's going on with controversy, but in this situation, man, what I see here is two strong brothers with two voices in St. Louis. That's what I'm saying. Two black men. That if y'all get together, y'all could probably do some wonderful, amazing things. You know what I'm saying? And I just
doors can open that y'all never would have thought would have been even open.
Exactly.
Oh shit, these niggas had a disagreement, but they even came together. Oh, we can double down on this. We can do this.
As I said earlier, we can model for, because see, he's a battle rapper.
It's a fact.
Okay, so he has a wide range of age brackets that are looking at him.
No doubt.
So when the young gangsters, you know what I'm saying, they don't give a fuck. When the young gangsters say, "Damn, them two old ass niggas," you know what I'm saying? Them two old ass niggas, they sat down and they talked that shit out. You know what I'm saying? They worked that, and in talking that shit out, they disagree. Even in the talk out.
Right.
Because that's gonna be something that we disagree on. He's gonna have his feelings, I'm gonna have mine. But to get up, and like with the rap battles, at the end of the battle, what they do? Shake hands, and what they say? It's business.
Okay, but this is also this is a sidebar. This is also giving me the T.I. Boosie vibes. Even though y'all didn't come together and make an album, it almost feels like the whole difference of opinion is greater than the actual subject.
Okay.
If that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you came and had your live, he came and had his live, but the whole point was the phone.
The whole point was the phone.
You know what I'm saying?
But
So
that's
it's like,
something my lady said earlier. She said the real issue got lost in the sauce. She said because you came how you came as a man, he felt like, I gotta throw my guards up.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when she said it, like, it was crazy. I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. It was crazy because we used this situation as an exercise for her to tell me about me. And I told her, I said, she had texted to me. I said, I didn't read your text yet. How about you just tell me what you think? That way, because it has nothing to do with you, I can't rebuttal and say, well, you did. All I can rebuttal and say is, okay, well, let me explain to you why I see it when I see it. You know what I'm saying? And it was an exercise for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was, so many things come out of situations if you are looking for great things to come out of situations. You can look for bullshit. You cannot look for anything. But if you are seeking growth, if you seeking knowledge, if you seeking to open up your mindset and open up your horizons on how things work, man, any volatile situation, any situation that is adverse is a blessing. Because you're going to grow and learn. No, I agree with you.
Should.
Jesus, I don't know his brother's name, but Jesus, man Zeus, he said not a live combo, but a private combo. At this point, because he feels how he feels, I agree with you, bro. A private combo is in order, but then I already hit him up in his inbox, bro. When I made the post the other day at 2 o'clock, I hit him in his inbox at 4 o'clock and say, hey, bro, I shared a post. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Like real, I don't have no ill feelings, bro. Towards this. I don't know him.
Yeah.
I don't know him to dislike him. I may not agree with what he say, but that doesn't make me dislike him. You know what I'm saying? That just makes me disagree with certain points that he may make. And I don't think that that's too much. I don't think that.
You know, I mean, listen, I mean, the thing is, you got 2 men, everybody's not going to agree on the same thing. But I just think it's such a hot topic that both of you guys needed to respond. And I think that's what we got. I think you was passionate in your response, and he was passionate in his response. But at the same time, I think we got to get together and figure this out because this situation is bigger than us. Mm-hmm. Like we said, New Jack said, it's bigger than Nino Brown. You know what I'm saying? That's right. And I don't want everybody to get caught up between you and Bird. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
They're really missing the message.
Right. And listen, I don't know Bird. I know you, but I know you a stand-up dude. I feel Bird is a stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? Because he stands on what he believes, and he's unwavering. Mm-hmm. So I like people that's genuine. You know what I'm saying? So I think you guys can get together, man, and figure this out, whether it's private or public. Okay.
Let him call.
But I just think that listen, man, I think you come from a good place. I think he come from a good place. I think both of y'all was probably caught off guard. You know what I'm saying? And I think the responses.
That's very appropriate. That's very that's spot on. Because when I looked at that post 8 o'clock this morning, I'm like, damn, bro,
I ain't gonna lie, I woke up like, what the fuck?
Like, damn, what's going on? What I do?
I had to go back to your page to see what was going on. What the fuck? Because that's not, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's a passionate subject.
You know what? I think I know why he's a fit. And I would hope that he would say this. So, ladies. A man don't have to date you, have sex with you, be into you, or be interested in you. They don't have to do that. That doesn't make them a homosexual. I think that's where his issue came from. The young lady referred to him as possibly being gay, or his picture looked like he like men. That's not okay. Like, he said that, and I agree with him. Like, that's why I want to talk with the brother, because I want him to understand, like, bro, the shit this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? And from my line, then, you know what? Ali, when I had a conversation with Ali, he said something to me about joking. And he said, my daddy say it always comes back to joking. And what's sad is we can't be comical when we have certain conversations. Right. And I hate that. So when they say, yeah, he may not like women, I'm not saying it in the terms of being gay. I'm saying in the terms of like, bro, they did something to you, you pissed with their ass. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Let's talk about it because this is what they say. But the whole when women say, you know, because a man don't mess with them, or a man don't find them attractive, or a man don't give them the attention that they think they should have, and they say, "Well, you get it." It's not cool. It's not cool. Playing with a man's sexuality
It's not cool.
is one of the most nuclear things that you can do.
And then let's keep it real, especially if you got kids by that woman and they spout that shit out their mouth. It's like, really?
Well, no, these are just
It's
people
not
commenting.
true. But I'm just saying, like, I've been accused of that dumbass shit because
Okay,
on some bitter baby mama shit. I'm just gonna put it out there.
I
But
like to see we talking now.
yeah. Because it was a situation. I gotta go to work. I had my at the time I had my then girlfriend at the time, and I'm like, man, I gotta go to work. She trying to be late with the, you know, come picking the kids up. I gotta go to work. So I'm gonna just be out of the situation. I don't even know how I thought of this, but I was like, I call her phone, not picking up, probably on purpose.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, well, I gotta go to work. I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna take my kids to my mama's house. And you go pick them up from there.
Okay.
So then, for some reason, I stopped at the gas station. I think I had to get gas or something. And then she called me and she was like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "I'm at the gas station. I had to dip because you taking all day." Well, I'm on my way. Waiting for her at the gas station. Funny shit ever. You know how the motherfuckers, man, they just come out and open up their doors. So,
Yeah.
man, she can't open up the door. You can't, you do, like, and then it's like, what are you doing all this for in front of my kids? You know what I'm saying? If I did this to you and you had to go to work, how would you feel?
That point. I got somewhere to be.
My point exactly. So when the whole like throwing the gay shit out there, she threw that shit out there, and it was just funny to me. It's just like that's what you resort to.
Well, you know what?
That's your only low
That's your
blow.
good-
You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, real talk, KG. You know, you know, women know how to push a man's butt. And we all know a man's sexuality is very prominent within a man. So when you're trying to suck that or trying, you don't play with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. I think gay has been thrown out too loosely out here. You know, and I will say this: just because you disagree with a woman on a certain standpoint, it's not mean you're gay.
Thank you.
That's a fucking fact.
Like how does that even?
Even if you hate women, I'm
that
I
doesn't
can't
even
imagine myself to that point. But even if you hate women, that does not give you a calling card to be gay.
And hate women don't mean you sleep with men.
That's a fact.
That's not what that
That's a
means.
fact. But I understand if a man takes it like that, I can understand. But that's not what that means. You know what I'm saying? That's not what that means. And I think, to be honest, I think that's the crux of you guys' situation.
I do too.
You know, to be honest.
I really do too.
To be honest.
I think once I said A-Bird, let's talk about this. But when I said they say you hate women. You know what I'm saying? Like this brother knows what's being said about him. I'm pretty sure he done seen comments and all that.
Right. He's a battle rap. Come on now.
Yeah, but as a
Niggas will say the most hateful shit toward your ass.
but he's still this ain't battle rap.
I get it.
This ain't battle rap.
But
So
on
I
the same
can't-
level,
No, I can't
not
expect
saying
for
you.
him to give me the no. This about me though.
True.
I can't expect for him to give me the grace that he gonna give a Sue Surf.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That he gonna give a chick.
Yeah.
That he gonna give a hitman. I can't expect
You know what he's talking
for him to
about.
give me that grace because this ain't that stage.
That's a fact.
He may make 60,000 to let a nigga call him a bitch ass nigga.
fact.
That's free.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You feel me?
Right.
So I can't expect to get that same grace from that brother. And sometimes, man, at the end of the day, ain't no other way to sum this shit up. I'm wrong. I gotta call myself to the carpet. I may not be wrong about 1,000% of what I said, but it don't matter if you're wrong about 1,000%, 20%, 2%, 1%. When you're wrong, honor that part. Just honor that part. And even if you don't feel you wrong, this is growth for me.
Mm.
Even if I don't feel I'm wrong, honor that part. Period. Period. It don't matter what. My lady said this to me a long time ago. It don't matter why you said it, why you did it. You did it, you said it. And I didn't like it. Oh, I didn't like when she said it to me because what it did was it shackled me.
Yeah. Okay.
Right then and there, it put the cuffs on me, threw my hands behind my back, put the cuffs on my ankles. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't do nothing because at the end of the day, you can't change how I feel. I can't change how you feel. So to this brother, and I'm gonna keep saying it, I don't care who laughing or who think it's not cool. I apologize. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. Whether he sit down with me today, tomorrow, whether I run into this brother at the next battle rap battle, whether I run into this brother in the mall, whatever. Because if I run into him in the mall, you know what I'm gonna say? Hey, bro, I want to apologize to you face to face. Now, if the brother, get out of pocket and do all of that, I can walk away. Because that ain't what it's about. It's about him understanding this man genuinely is offering his apology. Nothing more, nothing less. But we done beat this dead horse. We done beat this dead horse all day long. We finna talk about this, y'all. We gonna move it. I'm excuse me. I'm gonna move the dial a little bit. I'm gonna move the dial a little bit. We didn't talk about how this affects men and women, how this affects the St. Louis culture. We talked about all of it. So what I want to say is to the women that feel unprotected, to the women that feel like they have been neglected, to the women that feel like they have been abandoned, to the women that feel like they have been left out in the cold, to the women that are victims of domestic violence. I'm putting together a class for y'all. Okay? 3 tiers of service. You can get your CCW, free lunch for Ron Ron's Black Fried Rice. Next tier of service. You can get non-lethal training, okay, on how to use tasers, arc batons, stun guns, what they call them, mace, all of that. Beryllium capsicum. That's what mace really is. It's really just red pepper and oil, to be honest with y'all. But you're going to get training on that. That's a different tier of service. And then for the final tier of service, you're going to get training on everything. You're going to use the gun simulator. You're going to go through the laser training. And guess what you can leave with? Your own personal 380 and or 9mm CCW certificate. So you train, you learn law, you learn etiquette, you learn gun safety, and you get range time. So you can go and practice on how to knock somebody noodle out. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, our women need to be protected.
You know, and one thing.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, women, please listen to what Ron is saying right now, because you guys do have to learn how to protect yourself. Because in most of these domestic situations, there's somebody that's closest to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It might not always be a situation out in public where somebody can be your hero. You have to know how to protect yourself, because there is a lot. I ain't gonna say a lot, but there is niggas that ain't wired right. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. And you know, they will choose violence over other means of trying to defuse the situation. So I do believe that you need to learn how to protect yourself, because it's a crazy fucking world out here. That's a fact. You know what I'm
We
saying?
talking about real violence.
Real
When you
violence.
talking about what I was talking about this morning when I say I choose violence. Well, that was
Right. No, we're talking about
we talking about real
real
violence.
violence.
We talking about casket violence.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that part.
Exactly.
I just wanted to add though,
Yeah.
to the people ignorant to the fact of the CCW is don't be all fucked up, drunk, and high when that shit occurs, because that falls back on you. You gotta be sober as a couple.
That's unlawful use of the weapon.
Thank
It is a felony.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to say,
it is a
because
felony.
people don't know that. They're ignorant to the fact of, chilling, I'm doing this, but I had a couple of drinks, they gonna put that on a couple of drinks.
And I'm pretty sure maybe, you know what I'm saying, your courses will tell them, you know, what is their legal, maybe, you know what
Oh,
I'm
we
saying?
The ramifications.
We're gonna discuss Missouri law, we're gonna discuss Illinois law, because guys,
It's different.
it's a total difference, baby.
Yep.
Oh, it's a total
It's
difference.
night and
baby.
day, y'all.
You get
It's
caught
night
over
and
there with that pistol on up, you gonna be sitting there, you gonna be clean. It ain't gonna matter why.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna matter. Hold on, I wanna read Damon's,
Go ahead, bro.
comment. Not knocking y'all hustle, but communication goes a long way. Most daddies ain't in the house, so the killing finna be a program all over with this thought process. Well, you know what, Damon? Let me get it.
You get.
Let me get it. I like
Go
that.
ahead, go ahead.
I know Damon personally, y'all don't know Damon. He do body work and he pay cold. But I'm gonna say something to you, bro. We the problem. The absence of a father, the lack of a male role model. We the freaking problem. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to have these conversations within these classes. We're gonna have domestic violence counselors. We're gonna have therapists in the room. We're gonna have people that can give them outlets and resources to deal with these type of situations. We're gonna have all of that, bro. This is not about just teaching women how to kill people. This is about teaching women how to protect themselves properly and protect their children. I have a friend who was taking a man's life because he came to her house unannounced, beat on her front door, beat on her back door, bust a kitchen window, came through a kitchen window, and she shot her. And the man was armed, and the man died instantaneously when she shot him. I know someone that had to live through that, bro, and that's a real thing. So with that being said, bro, this ain't about the bullshit. This ain't about black men being toxic and black men feeling like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a man, I'm a king. That ain't what this is about, bro. This is about protecting your daughter when you're not around. This is about protecting my daughter when I'm not around. This is about protecting your mama when you can't be there. Your mama is old like my mama is older. So with that being said, bro, when they out by themselves and we get them a little 25, we want them to know how to rack it. We want them to know how to aim it. We want them to know how to stand. And we want them to know how to not pull the trigger, but squeeze it. That's what we want them to know. We want them to know how to sight their gun. We want them to understand that their chest is going to be, their heart is going to be beating out their chest. We want them to know that every innate response in their body is going to be right in there. That adrenaline going to be going so hard, man. They ain't going to be able to think straight. But we want them to be properly trained because when you're in a volatile situation like that, you can't rely on your training to get you through it. So we want to train them. The Bible says, train up a child in the way it should go. When we don't know, we are all children. Hey, Robert Hughes is a war vet. He just said one of the most important things. He said, you got to know how to breathe when you shoot.
Shout out to Robert.
Shout out to
Mr.
Robert.
Hughes, man. Shout out to Mr. Hughes.
Math genius. You know what I'm talking about?
No doubt.
So that's what this is about, bro. That's what this is about, bro. Our women have been in bad situations for a long time. A very long time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, it was okay to slap the shit out your woman. It was okay. They got in school.
Cops was on your side there, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody,
right.
Oh, she should have been alive.
Yeah, he should have been alive. You know what I mean?
It's a whole adult, a whole human.
Right. That's right.
So come on, man. Make sure y'all send me some stars, man. Help me keep helping y'all. That's what I'm trying to do, man. Real talk. This is real, man. This ain't a game, bro. This ain't a game. If you've ever seen a person, or not a woman, a person, because men are in domestically violent situations, right or wrong, bro. And it's hard. You have to have, bro? 6'4". 6'4" what? 6'4", 300 pounds. Imagine what the police would say if he called something, she slapped me. It's hard for a man to say that. It's hard for a man to say she beat my ass and I'm restraining myself.
Bow wow.
Did I
Remember that?
real weight out there too.
Remember that spat go ahead. Like a year or two ago when Bow Wow got beat up by that girl
yeah, was
You
it?
remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. He was
Faces all fucked up. So it is a double standard when it comes to women being.
Okay.
Go ahead. It is a double standard when women beating on men because they look at us and laugh like, man, you couldn't handle her, or well, why you ain't talking? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do you have to put hands? Like, first of all, why does a woman feel comfortable putting hands on a man?
You know why? Damon said it. Because they lack guidance from them.
That's crazy, bro. Like that, in a sense, like I didn't get punched in the back of my head for my kids. I'm like, what the fuck is you on? But I do know that words can hit harder than bullets, though.
They can.
And
Which is why we here, right now.
And but I don't want to stray from the point, but it's crazy that that women feel like they can just hit on a man and nothing can happen from that. That's the catalyst in all of this because they're more aggressive now. Hold on a minute. Let me get this point out here. I can talk.
Go ahead.
They're more aggressive now than they were back in the day, and it just feel like they can just do whatever, and then there's no repercussions. Then it's like, oh, I'm calling my brother, I'm calling my cousin, and then that's that cycle of what we just talked about. Now you're in the cycle of, well, you killed my uncle, or you killed my baby daddy, or you killed my sister, or you know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy with that.
I was about to say real quick, I think what you just described is the same thing this brother just exercised is accountability. You know what I'm saying? We all grown ups. Nobody should be putting their hands on anybody.
That's right.
To be honest, you got to be accountable for what you have contributed to the situation.
Yes.
And listen, no man wants to be hit. I mean, it's what it is. But you know what I'm saying? It takes, you know, a strong man is going to walk away from the situation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. No. It's not about not giving a fuck. But it's about, you know, at the same time, we all got to protect ourselves. If somebody's trying to do bodily harm, well, you have to do whatever to kind of ward that off.
Segue. We're going to use that as a segue. He said, you got to protect yourself.
Right.
Now, we're going to talk law a little bit. The law says, once you have the upper hand, you have to stop.
You got to stop.
You got to stop.
That's a fact.
You got to stop. So for my brothers, if she's slapping the shit out of you and you pin her down, that don't mean punch in her face like that. What's that? A UFC match.
That's right.
You dig what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to stop.
You got to stop.
You got to step back. You got, as Candace Cox say, you got to reset. Realize every situation. What she say? Realize every situation equals thought or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to reset. And in that situation, resetting, somebody tell Candace Cox for me, please. Resetting is not, what time? Is it 7 o'clock yet? She ain't out the gym. Oh, she should be out the gym. Somebody tag Candace Cox.
Tag Candace Cox. Somebody tag her, man.
Make it happen, y'all. And that's KCANDICECOX, okay? But you got to reset. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go with what Sue said. You got to stop, think, and breathe. I'm going to use what she said. She said you got to stop, think, and breathe. So come right back here. I'm going to bring it all the way back to me. I don't like that she said that, but guess what? Maybe I should have stopped, thought, and breathed before I said. I should have reset before I went live. And maybe we would be having a conversation of apology. You get what I'm saying? So this is all about just being a man of integrity.
You gotta go through this to learn.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
You learn the lesson.
I'm okay with that's grown man business right there.
Exactly. So I think most people look as losing an argument, not being right all the time as a loss. No, it's a lesson. It's not that you didn't come with the right facts. It's just that you were wrong in this
They
situation.
facts may be better.
Exactly.
You
So
might say
you
facts.
could, yeah, you could be wrong in this situation, so you got to step back. And then it also goes back to what we said earlier. People don't listen to listen.
To understand.
They don't do that. They listen to hear the trigger words, or you said bitch, or you said broke, or you said, you know what I'm saying, certain words.
Yeah.
And they just stuck right there.
Yeah.
And all that other shit you done said
Don't
don't even matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we just stuck in a sad place, in a sad time where it's like certain trigger words and certain shit that would just shut a person down and they don't even listen.
That's real.
And then that goes for humans. We ain't talking about gender. That just goes for humans.
That's real.
And that's one of the things I wanted to talk about, if we have time, is just like, what can we do for solutions, man? Because like I said, the men-women divide is bigger than I ever seen. There's so many people like, fuck you or fuck you. Man, listen, it's getting kind of scary, you know what I'm saying? For people who got kids, how their eyes are going to be when they get of age to marry. Is it, you know what I'm saying? Because right now, the perspective on life and how to live life is so different from how we might have been raised. You know what I mean?
That part.
No. I got the perfect
What's
thing.
up,
I'm gonna
talk
say
to me.
everybody's business.
Well, that's true too. But
No.
okay.
Look.
All right.
How your household is raised doesn't mean that my household goes by the same rules.
Right.
So people feel like they can comment on that shit. They feel comfortable saying that
Whoa.
Because
Social media. I remember.
Well, that's true too.
True.
That's true. We got to acknowledge that, bro. You put it on public domain, my brother.
Go back in the day.
Let's talk
Back
about
in the day, a child was supposed to be seen and not heard. These kids is fucking cursing their kids, the parents out and all kind of shit. So it's a different dynamic. But if you do put your anguishes and trials and tribulations on social media, you should expect the unexpected.
There might be some detractors from your situation, right? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You should expect that
Right.
somebody's not gonna feel the same way you feel.
That's true.
Some people are doing worse than you.
Right.
Some people don't even have a phone to post on social media how bad they do.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? So just people don't look at certain shit and realize like how good you are. You're texting your problems from a fucking iPhone. Some people don't even have shit.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Just look at that. If you look at
Take
that paradigm, like
Yeah.
I'm mad I didn't get these boots for Christmas. Bitch, you want an iPhone 15?
You heard me? You heard me?
Your brother pay your fucking bills.
Just a
What the
fucking
fuck is
phone.
wrong with you? You know, the priorities, bro. Like that shit crazy, bro. If you just look at the intricacies of certain situations,
That
like,
time the
why
world
is
you
you? Yeah, why is you even complaining?
Yeah.
You got an iPhone 15 and you complain about some
Yeah.
This nigga don't got shoes.
Hey,
You got a sign.
hey.
And your family gonna keep rolling past this nigga.
So basically, you know, people need to humble themselves.
Thank you.
And understand that.
Yeah.
But you know, like I say, man, this problem is getting huge, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
I would say, I don't know.
I got it.
And like, there's people like, it was Kevin Samuels that caused a lot of noise.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
When he was here, and that was another person who stood on what he stood on, but we're talking about delivery. I know Charleston White just had a big interview with Cam Newton. He was talking about delivery. Y'all heard about my delivery. So are we to look at the delivery or to try to discern that and look at the message? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do both. You gotta
It's
do
tough.
both.
I hate
but
all of us, to be honest, but
You gotta do both.
it's tough to separate delivery sometimes. Because if you feel like somebody's being disrespectful, it's gonna be hard for you to listen to what they're trying to say.
That's a skill. It's a
That's a
skill
skill.
to be able to separate delivery from message.
You
And
gotta do both.
so I tell my son this all the time. Just because you mad, I mean everybody gotta know it. I tell him that all the time, bro. All the time. So when you say it's delivery, but I say it's a skill to decipher between the delivery and the message.
Yeah.
It's not an easy skill to learn or to master. But as black men, this ain't about the women. As black men, we have to hone in on that skill. Even when you in, I hate to take it here, but even when you in the situation with the police, you have to understand that just because he told you to shut the fuck up, doesn't give you the right to rebut it or tell him you gonna respect me or my rights or any of that shit. What you need to do is understand that he's in authority right now. And if I get too out of pocket, it may not go well. It comes back to self-control. It comes back to understanding that how you feel ain't necessarily fact.
That's a fact, bro.
So we gotta control as men, we don't have to start controlling our emotions. And I didn't look at it this way, but after having this conversation with you two brothers, I feel like I wasn't controlled. I may not have been mad per se. I did get heated per se, but I wasn't in control of my emotions. And that's the problem. I let my emotion, I gotta give Sue her kudos. Stop, think, breathe. I didn't do that. I did not do that. And as much as I feel like when it was the passion, the more we talk about it, the more I can say, yeah, my message was my message, but my delivery was fucked up. It got lost in the translation. I can't be mad at that, and that's why apologies are in order.
And really, real quick, I just want to say I don't fault you or him. Like I say, I woke up to Verb's post and I'm like, oh, this ain't. What was the post?
I'm gonna believe it today.
Well, I mean, you got a Verb at your friend. You got to check it out.
So he made a
but
post.
the post, the post was he was trying to make light or make fun of what was going on.
Well, he was making fun of the people.
Make fun of the people involved. Right.
Her. So sometimes I cycle, right? So, I got the helmet, I got my glasses, I got my biker shorts on, you know what I'm saying? All of that, right? Hey, to the brother that said Mike Tyson.
Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I laughed at that.
To the brother that said Mike Tyson, bro, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
He needs to be a comedian, brother.
Bro.
Whatever you're doing in your life, brother, you need to go take some open mics.
Some stand-up play or whatever. That went rock, right? And I went, so I went on
Feel that you was able to receive it like that. That was funny.
because I understand. Bro.
Yeah.
Everybody got an opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's gonna have his followers that's gonna be down for him.
Yes, sir.
1,000. You're gonna have your followers. And that's the thing, man. I think you guys are two important voices in St. Louis. True, A-Verb has, built a great career battle rapping. He has, a huge following. But I think both of you guys have important voices in the city. I think so too. And I really want you guys to be able to come together and make something real positive out of the situation. And I believe by you being so forthcoming and apologizing, maybe that can open that road.
Hopefully it does. Because man to man, ain't no crippin' blood, ain't no bitch ass nigga I wanna bang, ain't no
None of that.
bro. Ain't none of that.
We grown men, we all got kids, we all want to see each other.
Ain't none of that in there, but I think the conversation is so detrimental to the success and the healing of our community. I think it has to be had. Like the type of women he's talking about, he's a battle rapper.
Yeah.
So with all due respect, ladies, he's gonna deal with the groupie
Groupie
style of women.
Yeah.
He's gonna deal with the woman that's looking for the come up. He's gonna deal with the woman that's trying to trap him. He's gonna deal with that type of shit because for him, he's on a different platform than me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the rights man ain't short stopping. I'm a handsome brother. I do so much with my hands that most men can't even fathom doing. It's attractive in itself. But that doesn't mean that he gets to disrespect women. And that doesn't mean based on his rhetoric for women that I get to disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this is about. Like a lot of people, they don't even like the fact that I am apologizing. I know they don't.
I don't know. People ain't like that.
They don't like it.
They like the bullshit.
They like the drama.
They want the bullshit to keep going. And listen, man, St. Louis, we got so many divisions, bro. We don't need no more. You know what I mean? St. Louis, we do need some healing.
Mm-hmm.
And we need some brothers to come together.
And I just want this brother to come out, man. Maybe we can go do some work with some of these local guys, some of these young rappers, the drill rappers. Maybe we can have a conversation. Maybe they respect his craft so much that they'll hear him. You know what I'm saying? And once they hear him and then they taste my food, it's like,
Right.
he got something to say. He got the, hey, that nigga be spitting, but then he got the best fried rice to say, well, maybe we can use, somebody told me your food is going to put you in room.
That's a fact.
Maybe we can use my food to put us in that room. Maybe we can use his voice to put us in that room. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about clout chasing. It ain't about none of that, man. What you say, Damon? I ain't on that nigga platform and these greedy women want this body work money. Bro, come on now. Hey,
David ain't playing no games out here.
he is a killer, and I am not gonna push him. You know what I'm saying? The brother is going hard.
Okay.
Bro, you going hard.
David, man. Blessings, bro.
Man, he do good body work. I don't have to. He do good, really good body work. But, bro, you kind of what we talking about. You know what I'm talking about? We want to change the narrative. We want to be able to deal with the women that we don't want to deal with. And that don't mean you got to be with them. That just means that you're willing to have a conversation with them. You're willing to say something to them that may spark a thought process. We just want to start being a help one to another. We just want to be able to reach one as DJ KIC. Shout out to DJ KIC. We want to reach one, teach one. Hey, bro, but women, this brother talking shit, boy. He say a taker is a taker. That's all I'm saying. But here it goes. Men are givers and women are takers.
Mm-hmm.
A woman can't give you shit. She got to open her legs and allow you to penetrate her. She got to allow you. She got to put herself in the most vulnerable position known to man, which is on your back with your legs open. Ain't no strength when you on your back. You dig what I'm saying? If you ain't wrestled, you don't know how to breathe. You dig what I'm saying? You don't know how to get on the top of your head. You don't know how to do that. So a woman has to put herself in the most vulnerable position for a man to receive pleasure. Real talk. And if we don't understand that is a different type of trust, and we got to start understanding our role as men, we got to do it, bro. We got to do it, bro. We got to do it. Real talk. We got to do it. You, Damon Fleming, I challenge you to work on your thought process as a man. I challenge you to sit in a room when I talk to Candace and see if we can have another roundtable group therapy session for men. You don't have to be my friend to come. I want any man that's willing to work on what's inside of him to come sit at the table. Because if you don't sit at the table, you are not going to be a good husband, a good father, or a good man. You gotta do you. You gotta do the work on you first. You gotta do the work on you first, bro. Ain't no other way around this, bro. Until we start working on us, we are not gonna be good at what we're supposed to be good at. We're not gonna be good at our God-given right, which is to be the leaders of our household, the leaders of our community. I was raised by a Christian mom and a Muslim dad. Guess what I got? Muslim principles, Christian principles. And Muslim principles for a man are way harder than Christian principles for a man. So when y'all be trying to figure out why this nigga crazy, I'm a left-handed Gemini. I was raised by a Muslim dad and a Christian mom. And my mom is a holy roller. I'm pretty sure y'all seen on the internet. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm pretty sure y'all seen her. She gonna higgledy shanda and all of that. And my daddy gonna bring home bean pie and he gonna do, he told me, I'll never forget, man, my daddy told me, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to provide for my family. And when he went to jail, and they offered my daddy 14 years federal time. You understand what I'm saying? They offered him 14 years and catch him with a liquor door. Okay? The man said, if I go to trial, I'm looking at 25 to life. He said, I can do 14 years on my feet. And he took that 14 years. He said, I'm not going to put y'all through that. My mother kept the house and everything. So with that being said, I learned from a man that the sacrifice, we're going to go back to what A-Word says. The sacrifice
Talk about it one more time.
that a man makes is different. It's different, bro. So I don't disagree. I don't agree. But what I will say is two sides to that coin, and I would love for people to understand where you come from. That's all. That's it, y'all. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. We done had y'all for what, about an hour and a half now? Hour and a half. Hour and a half, y'all. It wasn't even tax evasion, bro. They caught him with too much money, and they knew what he did. That's why he snitched on him. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
That goes back to what Benny said. It's always the people you know.
It's always the people you know.
It's rarely a stranger.
So I don't know you. I don't know you, A-Bird, as a man. I don't know you as a father. I don't know you as a brother. I don't know you as a guy I went to school with. I just know you as a battle rapper that says what he says and that stands firm on what he says. So what I'm asking you at this point, bro, let me get to know you as a man. I don't know if you drink coffee. We can go meet at coffee company, have coffee, and have good conversation. I don't know you as a brother. We can go sit down at breakfast. We can break bread together and see if we can have good conversation. I don't know you. So you don't know me. So my actions may be egregious to you, just like your actions. Dr. Candace Cox is in the building. The doctor is in the building.
Shout out,
Shout out to him.
Talk to
Tell him what reset means for me real quick before I keep going, Candace. Come on, tell him what reset means real quick for me. Tell him what. Ooh, I want to try to bring you on, but it probably don't act right. I'm gonna send it to you.
It might act right.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Because he ain't in the room.
I'm gonna send it to you, man. What they say on that? What they say on that Negro spiritual? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Yeah, come on, Candace. I want you to. It say it's adding you that, baby. All I need you to go and do is accept it. Come on in the room. Tell us what reset looks like. Tell us what it means. Tell us what chaos means. Tell us how to keep healing and overcoming struggles. It still say add. I'm waiting. Come on, fam. Woo! She in the building, y'all.
Shout out to Dr. Cox, motherfucker. Welcome.
Talk to us, baby.
Or
Talk that shit. Talk your shit, George.
damn.
Hey, listen, y'all. This baby, tell them the countries you have been in giving all this type of good advice. Y'all heard what she said, right?
We need her on the podcast. That's
They say they need you on the podcast. Hey, listen. She called.
I don't care. She paying. Hold on, what you say?
Say it again, Candace.
Hey,
She said she running the 9 round. She said, to me, baby. Hey, listen, y'all. If y'all don't know who this is, I probably would have made it through my separation, which led to a divorce without my friend. I met her working at St. Vincent's Home for Children, and we were just cool. She was the therapist there. I was one of the dorm attendants there, and we were cool. But I had to lean on this lady, y'all. I had to lean on her. I'm talking about. I probably wouldn't be Ron's Black Fried Rice without that person right there. See, I'm all about building bridges. Building bridges to somewhere. You dig what I'm saying? And she don't, y'all. And if you need therapy, you might not get Candace, but you definitely gonna get a member of a team that's gonna do what they gotta do for you. They're gonna help you keep healing and overcoming struggles, whether it's in a small room, whether it's on a big stage. So Candace, this is what I want to do. We'll talk about the logistics of it later. But that basement party we did at Demetrius' house, we want to do that. I want 10 black men. I want 20 black men. Hey y'all, I can share this live right now. I want 20 black men to come and sit in a room. Now, it's going to be a cost associated with this. But I want y'all to come and sit in a room with me. And I want y'all to sit in a circle. And I want y'all to hear what this woman got to say. And I want you to be vulnerable when you come to the room. What happens in that room stays in that room. You dig what I'm saying? If you cry, big crocodile tears, what'd you say, friend? That part, she was key on that. You can't share nobody else's trauma. You got to share your. If you were touched by your auntie cousin, you got to say that. You got to say that. Because, man, I ain't going to get all off to that because I get to going so hard. But I'm telling you something. It wasn't a dry eye in the room, and we was all stumped down solid men. Am I lying? Woo! Talk your shit, George.
No. Too much testosterone.
What you see?
Too much testosterone. Mm-hmm.
But
Shout out to Derek Grace. He got the unlearn and relearn shit too.
hey, bro,
Shout
this
out to
woman
Derek Grace.
she got a whole curriculum of this shit. She got books. She got coloring books for kids. She been in the school.
Her. I got this. Come on.
You gonna know who she is. You gonna know, bro. When I say this woman, you know I'm gonna tell my story. As wrong as it is, you know I'm gonna tell my story. I'm talking about y'all. I used to call this woman every morning. Every morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, I drop my kids off at the bus stop, bro. I would come home and I would lay on my living room floor and get in the fetal position and cry because I couldn't believe that God was doing to me what he was doing to me. I was mad with God. She said, well, you better get a job. She said, you need to get a job and you need to start understanding that different things happen for different reasons. And when she started, we just started talking and I started talking and she started saying and I started listening and I started healing. And like I said, the other woman that said what she said in conjunction with what she said, bro, I couldn't do nothing but start healing. And then what it do? What it do to you? Tell them what it did to you.
They said the same thing.
Teach a man how to fish.
If her shit ain't that fine,
We breaking barriers today, y'all. We breaking barriers.
You hear what he said? He said we breaking barriers today.
We breaking barriers today. Hurt people, hurt people.
We do. We do. Tell them what tell them what epigenetics is.
Mm. Yeah. It's not PTSD.
So what you didn't say is, it's in your DNA. It's how you chemically wired.
Deeply rooted.
Deeply rooted. So you gotta figure out how to change what you never even knew was done. If that ain't some work for your ass.
That's a task, big brother. That's a
If that ain't some work for your ass, dog, you the dopest motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about?
Candace Scott.
Candace, don't worry about it, bro. Whatever you need, I'll get your information. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, bro. Don't even, you can go find out. You can look up Chaos. You can look up Candace Cop. Trust me, you gonna find it.
But you know what? The 10 minutes she been on, she might have been able to save somebody's life. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Just those gems she dropped to have somebody stop, think, reset, and make a better decision.
What'd you say? Realize every situation evokes thought? Encourages thought. Encourages
I
thought.
was on that same line.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, hey, dog, you know, I love you to life. I got that from her. She always say, she don't say I love you to death. She say I love you to life. You know what I'm talking about? But go ahead, bro.
Real quick before I just wanted to ask her, what does she feel is a man's duty to protect a woman? You know, I don't think we ever had anybody
That's just our first call.
kind of detailed. And this might not be the right platform for that, but you know, like I said, that's important. I want to know, what is the woman's perspective on how a man is supposed to protect? Because I think that might be, you know, say lost in translation a little bit.
Give us the therapeutic definition and give us the gangster thought.
Right. Security.
Okay. You know what, man? She just made me call myself to the court. I just want to be a little bit better. I just want to be a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. I just want to be a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Because I see.
We get all the game from women.
Got a name from a woman.
Like, how you gonna
Hold on.
woman?
Was that Park right there?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that we got two Park right in the building.
Yeah, no, it came from
Go ahead, go ahead.
So I just wanted to put that out there, man. Like, they can't, they do tell us how to treat them. We navigate, like you said.
Now he talking. Now he really talking.
Like we gotta navigate that. They teaching us how they want to be loved, how they want to be treated, but it's not in the ways of a man, of a woman.
I'm
Not,
guilty of
you
that.
know what I'm saying?
I'm guilty of that. See, we love how we want to be loved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for me, if she say she don't gotta say she need this. I know the insurance gotta be paid. I looked at her tires. I know the tires a little bit bald. I gotta get some new tires. I know the oil need to be changed, so I got oil. I got a brand new battery because it's cold outside, so I think I gotta change the battery before it go bad. So we know what we know, but then this is what we get caught up in. Man, I ain't gonna be no hen-picked ass nigga. She ain't gonna be telling me what to do.
That's that ego, right?
But the most, so Damon, you say the Bible say the man is the head, and that's law. And you right, bro. But to whom much is given, much is required. Bro, when you have power, the most powerful thing that you can do sometimes is stand down. Woo! Stand down. No. I could have told a bird, you gonna be I could have threw my hands up, I could have told me, come after you got it. But at some point, I gotta realize it ain't always just about me, man. Sometimes you gotta stand in a gap for other folk. You gotta do that.
Yeah.
Whether it be praying, man, I remember when the lottery was building, the power buildings, right? I said, if I get money, I'll give money to my enemies. You get what I'm saying? Because at some point, you will have to understand that life is bigger than your feelings. Life is bigger than you. It's bigger than you. Bigger than you. Like this sister, go ahead, sister.
No, I just want to say this real quick because I know that, there are a lot, and I say this to you that said that, that the man is wrong, but the reality of the situation is how many males we have out here that want women to follow their lead when they don't even know where they're going.
Ooh, blind leading the blind.
And that's just the reality of the situation. It's like, I think oftentimes, sir, I'm not saying that just put the power in, but I'm speaking to it, just put it out there. Oftentimes there are people that pick and choose what they are going to take out of the body. And then they pick and choose what they are like.
That's a whole other conversation.
But then they are not acting in the manner that they need to act. It doesn't make sense that the woman may have to act as the man and the woman in certain aspects, but then you want the woman to treat you fully as a man. Well, then I need you to be an man. I need you to
Talk that talk, George.
Candace Cox, man, I'm fully subscribed.
You ain't been a parent. You're a person.
you can't expect for people to place you in roles that you haven't earned.
Damn.
She is the truth. That's fucking female fault, period.
Relationship with other people. Just because you were born with a penis, that does not mean that you get to lead a household. You don't know how to lead.
Bye. Hey, look. Boy, you fired so many good shots. Hey, if they ain't got a vest on, they dead. You heard? They dead if they ain't got a vest on.
She got everybody in the woods. She done shot everybody in the woods, man.
This sister
That's some real shit.
challenged me to be better than I am. You believe what I'm saying? too dark than I am.
And that's the thing, that that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying to you. I was speaking in context, so please don't be offended by what I just said. I'm speaking to people who may say that they are the man and that they need to lead and that women need to follow them because this is what the Bible says. No, I'm not speaking out of emotion either, baby. Just step out of yours. That just because the Bible may say something, it doesn't mean that people are following it. That's all, baby. I don't want you to take any disrespect. No, baby. No, like, see, that's the thing. You may have felt it, but perception is everything. This is me telling you that I have no issue with you, baby. I wasn't even talking to you. I was just speaking broadly to what you stated. That's all.
Hey, Damon, this sister is an authority in this, bro. You, bro, with all love and all respect, I want you to meditate on what she's saying, bro. Like, meditate.
Everybody has perspective. If you feel no
Whoa, Candace. Pause for just a second. David Fleming, you said no woman can tell a man nothing. Now I'm going to quote scripture for you. The Bible says no woman shall usurp authority over a man. A woman shall be silent in the church house, okay? This is what the Bible says. But here's the thing. The Bible also says that a woman is a helpmate. Sometimes, bro, your helper is more than you. See, I can't run the food truck, cook the food, take an order, cook chicken, cook crab rangoon, drop spring rolls. New to the menu is going to be St. Paul, make St. Paul. All while I'm ting, walking out. So I got to use my helpmate, which on my truck happens to be a woman by the name of Felicia, okay, to create a seamless transition from the walk to the bag to the customer. See, bro, you are what we call a misogynistic brother, okay? No disrespect to you at all. But what we trying to do is we trying to make men so malleable that we understand that where it's a curve, we curve. Where it's a straight, we run. Where it's a different turn, we turn up. We're trying to make men so versatile that when women come to us with different things, our woman comes to us with different things, instead of us meeting them with the aggression that we meet another nigga with. We meet them with love, peace, understanding, and conversation. And this ain't just for you, bro. I'm speaking to me. You understand what I'm saying, bro? I'm speaking to me, bro. I got mad love for you. I think you do great work, but I do feel that you kind of on the borderline of the Hebrew Israelite brothers. And let me not even take this stuff. I don't want my woman going to war with me. That's what the Hebrew Israelites say, and I'm in full agreement with them. But sometimes I need my woman back there in the tent away from the front line, so when I get grazed by that bullet, she can sew me up, stitch me up, patch me up, and make me ready for the next battle. You need to understand that, big bro. I need for you to understand that, big bro. I know you ain't mad, bro. I know you ain't mad. When I go to this brother's shop, I go get an estimate. I'm there for 2 hours. Guess why? Because we talking.
We talking.
You know what I'm saying? We talking. So I know you ain't mad, bro. But your conversation and your mindset is very sexist and misogynistic. And I'm a man saying this to you. And I believe that a woman should succumb to the authority of a man, but I believe that the authority of a man shall succumb to the submissiveness of a woman. It's a circle, bro. It's a circle. You get what I'm saying? I can't make fried rice without, well, I can make fried rice without soy sauce, but I can't make black fried rice without soy sauce. She my soy sauce. You dig? That's all I'm saying. What'd you say? You don't want to be missing. Hey, I paid $600 for a case of soy sauce. You dig what I'm saying? Because I can't be missing it. $100 case of soy sauce, I paid $600 for it. So what I'm saying, bro, is certain ingredients you gotta
You
have,
gotta have these.
no matter what the cost.
Essentials to what you need.
No matter what the cost. And a black woman, a woman that stood next to me in the field, a woman that told Massa, you're not gonna treat him like that. A woman that put her life in jeopardy for my happiness. As he keeps saying, priceless.
You can't fucking value
A
that.
black woman is priceless, bro. Woo! And that's all. That was the whole point that I wanted to express to my man A-Bird. Shout out to A-Bird, y'all. That's my whole point, bro. You cannot treat something so valuable like it's worthless. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Hey, y'all, this has been a great episode of Spit Your Game. Talk your shit. Woo! Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes,
you gonna
sir.
hey, Candace, you're gonna be a guest.
You heard what he said.
That's a fact.
You're gonna be a
That's
guest.
a fact.
You heard what he said.
We gotta go live or
And I'm
something.
gonna tap in with you. Just on
Hey,
the,
if I got 10 million, I want 10 million that's willing to have this whole therapy session. Tell about, no. See, one day I prayed online, right? God woke me up 6 in the morning. I prayed in the shower. I cried out to the Lord, right? I'm talking, I cried out, bitch, stop, don't tears, everything, right? I cried out to him, right? I got out the shower, went in my daughter's room. Shout out to my daughter. She goes to oh man, here I go, y'all. Hey, I done drunk that whole bottle. It's going on. Shout out to my daughter. She at Purdue. You know what I'm talking about? She at Purdue. Goddamn. So I went in my daughter's room and I got on my knees. Right, I thought I was done praying. I cried out some more. I'm in my robe. Excuse me with the TMI. I'm butt naked under the robe, right? Things flopping, nuts hanging, all that, right? I'm crying out, bitch, not go coming down, rolling down my mustache, all on my lips, right? So I think I'm done. I think I'm done praying. I got out the shower with my daughter on, all this praying, right? God said, now pray with the people. He said, pray with the people. He said, pray with the people. He said, yeah, pray with the people. I'm sitting on my front porch, y'all. Now, you know where I live off Larimore, right? I'm sitting on my front porch, y'all. When I say bitch not go to crocodile tears, I'm falling off. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Lord. Touch your Lord. All of that, right? I'm doing all of that and some. Y'all dig what I'm saying, right? Man, this brother sent me a picture. He crying like a baby. He sent me a picture. He said, bro, I need this thing. Another brother, I respect this brother. Jose Blow, that's his name. You know Rob. You know Rob. Rob say, hey, bro, you a strong ass man. For you to be able to do that in front of everybody, you're a strong ass man. And I told him, I said, bro, that's God in me. I was raised by a sanctified mother. That's God in me. God saying, if you are ashamed of me in front of people, I will be ashamed of you in front of my Father. You understand what I'm saying? That's real. I want to make it through the pearly gates, right? So I'm going to look over crying, big crocodile tears. He said, bro, the strength and the courage that it took, I wish I was that strong. He said, I wish I was that strong. And in the moment, I didn't even realize that it was strength. I was just being obedience is better than sacrifice. But when other men still sharpen steel and iron sharpen iron,
That's right.
when others still say you sharpen me,
You in the right direction.
I just want to keep being a blessing. I just want to keep doing what I'm supposed to do. And y'all can say he drank talking about God and all that. There's a man named Reginald Adams. Reginald Adams lived down in Walnut Park, right off of Robin. Y'all know what? I ain't seen Reginald Adams in about 6 to 8 months. And it's time for me to go see my friend Reginald. Is almost 70 years old, still work on cars and everything. But that's my partner. He taught me a lot. He was a father figure to me when I didn't even know I needed a father figure. You dig what I'm saying? He taught me how to work on cars. He put money in my hand. He told me, you come down my house every day, we're going to work on something. But I didn't know that every day he was going to pay me for working on something. The man paid me to learn. Y'all understand what I'm saying? He paid me to learn. See, God put angels in your life.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
All the way around the board. But it's on you. Hey, Bird, I'm going to say this to you, bro. And I hope you don't feel slighted. God put angels in your life. But it's on you to be obedient rather than sacrifice, bro. You were the ark. You were the life symbol, bro. As a black man, as a black American of African descent, I am begging you, bro, to talk with me. This ain't on no clout chasing shit. This ain't on no let's build my platform. This ain't no none of that. This ain't no how many views can we get. This is about you and me taking the steps to build black men up to a standard where they don't fall subject to the trick of the women that are not seeking a righteous man. That's what this is about. Reach one, teach one, bro. We got youth that are looking at you. We got youth that are looking at me. We got men that are looking at you. We got men that are looking at me. We got women that are looking at you. We got women that are looking at me. And because you have the platform that you have, big bro, notice I ain't called her little bro. Notice I ain't called her a now. I'm talking to A Bird, the man. I can't even remember your real name right now. Chaz
Duncan.
Duncan.
My man.
I'm talking to you, big bro. Notice the verbiage has changed. I'm talking to you because this ain't about me. This ain't about these two brothers. This ain't about Candace Cox. This is about two black men changing the narrative, bro. I remember my son with the Christ Light of the Nations, right? And he was into it with this little boy. And I went to this white female principal. I'm going to use your word, female. Okay? I went to her and I said, I want to meet with his parents. She said, I don't think that's a good idea. I said, I do. She said, why? I said, because us two grown black men need a model for these two young black boys how to disagree as black men and come to resolution. Travis was the go-between. This video is because Travis went to you, Travis went to me, people started calling me, my followers, my friends, hey bro, I think your message is skewed. So I want you to do what you know you're supposed to do. They held me to the carpet. They called me to the carpet. They held my foot to the frame. So for you, bro, let's talk about it in private. And if you, not me, if you deem my conversation worthy of a public conversation, let's do that too. But that's what I'm saying to you, man to man, black man of African descent, Awkward brother, let's create life. Let's create life. Alhamdulillah. You did. Hey, that's Arab. That's what they got Arabic. That's Arabic. You dig what I'm saying? Alhamdulillah. Let's do what we need to do, bro, to create. Let's promote healing and growth in our community. And I bet you this, every last one of them battle rap niggas gonna fall at your feet, bro. If you create life, not death. That's my word, man. Candace, whatever you got to say, like a blessing with something.
She can close us out. She can close us out. 3 seconds, home.
Run it.
All right, here it is, y'all. My story because it makes me who I am. I've never, but I've been through. I'm not through. That's not me. My feelings are my feelings. Even when it's a bird to hold, there is nothing wrong with saying it's hard to carry it alone. I reset now to remember every situation encourages thought. When I realize and admit and work through my issues, I forgive wrong. I embrace my whole truth and I break free. Forgive, release, embrace, and elevate over any disease. One day at a time, no shame on the days I feel trouble. Working hard every day to keep healing and overcoming struggle. Y'all got it.
Y'all got you. Benny, you got something to say, bro? You gonna close it out with something?
I mean, I appreciate Candace Cox for coming on the platform and gracing us, dropping those gems. Because I definitely wanted a woman's perspective on this. I appreciate you coming on our platform, brother. You know, you're a stand-up guy. I'm behind you, bro. And, you know, like we say, accountability, you took a full accountability. Like I said, you're not changing your message, but the way that you might have presented the message might not have been the way to go about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And he was accountable for it because you don't want to lose the message in the delivery, man.
That's right.
But I just want to say that, man, black men, we all got trouble. It's real out here. You know what I'm saying? We all have expressions of feelings that we might not know how to express in a positive manner. But it's okay to get therapy. It's okay to talk to somebody. I mean, it ain't gotta be a therapist, but somebody you can talk to, somebody you can kind of unhinge those feelings, man.
Older black man.
Oh man, for real. And that's what's missing too, man. Listen, for sure, bro. If you can talk to one of your OGs, they been there, they done done that.
Ain't no grandmamas no more.
My
That's what the Max
See,
said.
that's the thing, bro. It's, with all due respect, it's too many women in men business.
No doubt.
We need
Grandfather.
praying fathers.
Yeah.
We need, see, with all due respect, kudos to all the women, all the single women that raise young men to be men.
No doubt.
But women don't understand what we feel and how we feel it. They don't understand it because they're not us. Just like we don't feel and understand how they feel and how they feel it. We need more grandfathers, not grandmothers. We need more uncles. We need more brothers. We need more cousins.
Right.
We need more fathers.
That's right.
That's what we need. But you got it all out?
I'm good, bro. For real.
You got anything you want to say before we go?
Actually, no. I'm gonna just keep it.
We gonna keep it gangster. So I'm gonna say two things, right? One of them is I'm gonna leave y'all with one of my very first spoken word pieces that I ever remember. I call it Life. You know this one, King. I write for life. Truth be told, some folks don't believe it, but I got a right to life. A verb. My pen is the knife of life. Cut the way at the strife of life. It's time to break through all the pain. And what's not right with life? Is that all right? You should, because I'm trying to see the bright light of life. Like a leaf in the wind, flipping, flopping, floating on the breeze, just right. Release your situation, no matter if it's day or night. And remember to write for life. And that your pen is the knife of life. Cut your slice. Peace, praise, admiration, and success is the pie of life. Chef Gunn. Y'all know who I am.
I fuck with that, bro.
Y'all know what I do.
I ain't gonna say that live.
I make the best fried rice in the loop. Hey! You know what my slogan is, baby? What's my slogan? You know it, bro?
Well, which one? Because you got a lot of them now. Hold on now.
The same one I say every time. The cake is all what?
Hold on, man.
What it say, Candace? The cake is all what? And the ice cream turned to what?
Milk.
Small change make what? Big money. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay blessed. This is another episode of Real Talk STL. A-Bird, my apologies to you. Spit your game, talk your shit. Hey, we just said this motherfucker all top, y'all.
Love y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate all the feedback, all the comments, because we're trying to build a better tomorrow. No matter what the controversy is, we're trying to build a better future for our family. You know what I'm saying? For our kids, for our seeds. You know what I mean? These conversations need to be had. We've been running too long from these conversations, y'all. They are tough conversations. Some of these conversations might have you reflecting on the shit you've been doing. We gotta have these conversations, y'all. We're gonna do more in 2024. This is a year of healing. I said that last year. 2024 is a year of healing.
I ain't even get a chance.
Year of truth. I ain't even know.
Yeah,
Right, can't
year
win
of
the
truth.
But at the same time, I think we all on the same level.
Yes, sir.
It's a year that we have to reflect and be honest with ourselves.
I learned
Spit your game, talk your shit, grab your gang, call your clique. Woo! In the words of Ronnie Mo. Woo!
Hey, y'all, love y'all. Peace, man. To the next time, man. Fuck with us, yo. So, like I say to all my YouTube family, if you ain't subscribed yet, man, we got Real Talk STL in the building, man.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, unbelievable conversation this brothers be having, man. You want to catch us, man? Interviewing unbelievable people like this, yo. Catch us on Spit Your Game 314 at YouTube, man. Listen, got more for y'all people. So with that being said, peace and love, y'all.
Peace and love. Keep healing and overcoming struggles. Thanks, dog. I appreciate you for tuning in. All right, we out here. What you say? Earth hugs and cyber kisses.
And it's Cox. Yeah.
That was a good show, y'all. That was nice.
Bro,
That was nice.
The community needed that.
That was nice.
The whole community.
That